Hi guys, it's Lenius, and this time I've brought you just a generic, good-looking Viera design. Not any sort of trying to recreate a character from another game or movie or something like that. So I'll start by showcasing a little bit the character, and it's a generic design. Just if you want to have a good looking bear or something like that, I don't need ideas, but it does have a theme, and it's sort of supposed to be a Middle Eastern girl, right? So you can probably tell by like the hair color and the skin color. That was kind of what I was looking for, and you can tell me if you think I've achieved it. And yeah, this is the design. So if you're liking it, now I'll go into all the settings and explain a little bit why I chose them for the people that like to have a bit of a of a discussion about these things. So let's go back into the base area. So the race is Viera. Viera, you can create a character with this race, which is the bunny girl, only if you have a Shadowbringer, I believe, and definitely not on the free trial. So if you're new and you have the free trial and you really like this race, just play your game, and when it will be the time to buy the full game, you can use a Fantasia portion, which is this item that lets you change the character, and you will be able to once you buy the game, you'll be able to change your character into this race. You don't have to buy the game immediately and waste your free trial time. So once I've said that, race Viera, clan is Rava, because since it was going for Middle Eastern kind of looks, this one has more like brown tones on the skin. And that was it for these things. Now we go into these settings that are the big list that I always post in the comments. So if you will like the video and decide to in a later date go and recreate the character in your own game, you'll find all of these in the comments, and you can just look at the comment while editing your own character. But now I'll describe them just once. And starting from height. So height went with 90. You can go even just maxing it out, because I think that one of the really nice things about Viera is having a tall female, right? Especially because there are also these ears here that take a lot of space. Like it's the really noticeable, really flashy race. You take them for that. And bust size, I mean, since it's a really tall woman, I don't think it's excessive to max this one out. But if you think so, just don't. But I think it's not too much of a stretch going hard. Then skin color, here there's really a lot of choice. I use this one here, since it doesn't look like some of these look just like it's a tanned kind of a just after having a tan. I don't really know how to pronounce it. Sorry. I didn't want that effect. I really want the effect of having like this is the natural color on the skin, right? So that one. Hairstyle, it's really the only true straight hair that you have. I mean, there's these two which are pretty much the same, and I use this one. I want a straight hair because, again, that kind of Middle Eastern look. Generally, he's straight hair, brownish skin, and black hair with the green eyes. I'll talk about that later. So hair color, I said black. I wanted it to be really dark. I didn't use the darkest one possible because I think it looks a bit too unnatural, right? This generally is not like pure black. You generally don't see it in real life unless it's someone using a dye or something like that. Face number 1 is generally seen as the best looking, so if you want to go for the best looking effect, just this one, but also this one is pretty valid. Just I suggest you using number 1. And then jaw number 1, eye shape number 3, iris size large, and I don't really have much to say about this. Eye color green. As I was saying before, green eyes really match black hair and brown skin really well. Like, it's a really good combo. And then eyebrows number 1 with nose number 4. Let me show you a bit of a side profile. Mouth number 3, and lip color went for this dark red over here, so you just take this color with dark settings. Ear shape, this doesn't change too much the character, honestly, so if you really like another ear, you won't ruin the whole thing if you change them, or if you just like the ones that they chose, use this one. Hair length, kind of average here. Facial features, these two that concern on the eyelashes. Well, I didn't use any other, and at first I was using this thing over here because it looked good, but then it kind of felt like she has a crosshair in the middle of their eyes, right? Like she's about to get sniped by with a laser dot. So I just removed it, and I think that if you use this, you're probably gonna get tired of it after a couple of hours of playtime. So I would suggest you not using this. And instead, I didn't use any tattoo, so also the tattoo color is irrelevant. Well, I did use face paint, this one over here, to give sort of the blush on the cheeks. So to achieve this, you just take this face paint over here and use this face paint color with light setting, because if you were to use dark, you would. I mean, did it change solid or? No, okay. It does change a lot, right? This really becomes almost anime looking. It's really too much for me. I mean, unless you're going for it, right? So light setting with this one, and that was it for the physical features. Voice, I mean, I picked number 4. You can pick whatever you want from here. I just use this to show you the emotes and the character moving, and maybe you see some extra details about the model and all that. So that was it, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you like the design. I hope you will use it or just take some ideas from it. And if you do, absolutely let me know in the comments. You will make me really happy. Leave a like if possible. And if you've seen some of my videos, if you're interested in more of my videos, more of the upcoming videos, you can also subscribe. And yeah, I would really appreciate that. So for this video, that was it, and see you in the next one.